Greetings, this is Daniel DiTuro. This almond-filled torta, Italian for cake, was an annual tradition at our house for over 40 years. Making this recipe is a three-step process, with the first step being making the cake's crust. The ingredients are 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/3 cup of granulated sugar, 4 ounces of margarine or butter, I'm using margarine in this recipe, 1 large egg, and 1/4 cup of blueberry, raspberry, or strawberry preserves. Combine all the ingredients except the preserves in a large bowl and mix by hand or with a stand mixer until all the ingredients are well combined. Evenly coat a 9-inch round cake pan with nonstick cooking spray or grease. Transfer the dough to the pan and use your hand to evenly press the dough to the bottom and sides of the pan. If the dough is too soft, refrigerate 1 hour to firm it up. Evenly spread the preserves over the dough, excluding the sides. Refrigerate the dough and proceed to step 2, making the almond filling. The ingredients for the filling are 2/3 cup of granulated sugar, 4 ounces of butter or margarine, I'm using margarine, 1/2 teaspoon of pure almond extract, 2 large eggs, 1 cup of grated or finely chopped almonds, and 1/4 cup of blueberry, raspberry, or strawberry preserves. You can use a food processor or a coffee grinder to grind the almonds. If you're using a coffee grinder, fill about half full and grind until the almonds are finely ground. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Using a hand mixer or a stand mixer, mix the butter, sugar, and almond extract until light and fluffy. Scrape the bowl if necessary, and then beat in the eggs one at a time until well combined. Add the ground almonds and stir on low speed until well blended into the mixture. Spoon the filling over the preserves and gently spread to a uniform thickness. Bake about 45 minutes or until deep golden brown. Place the pan on a wire rack and cool at least 2 hours. While your torta is cooling, here's a recommendation for handling and removing your torta. If you don't have a flat plate, cut a piece of heavy cardboard about 2 inches larger than your cake pan. Take a sheet of regular or heavy-duty aluminum foil and cover the cardboard cutout with the aluminum foil. Use tape if necessary to hold in place. You now have a handy carrier that will fit inside a standard-size pie saver. To remove the torta from the pan, run a sharp knife along the edge of the pan. Place a large plate or your cardboard carrier over the pan and quickly flip it over. The cake should drop out. If it doesn't, gently tap the bottom of the pan. Place your carrier or a flat dish over the bottom and once again flip it over. Evenly spread the preserves over the top of the cake until it covers or almost covers the almond filling. At this point, I refrigerate the cake overnight to firm up the preserves and reduce bleeding into the glaze. If you plan to serve it immediately, you can proceed to step 3, decorating the torta. I like using a pastry bag and a thick glaze, but you can use a thinner glaze and spoon it over the top of the torta. The ingredients for the glaze is 1/2 to 1 cup of powdered sugar and 2 to 4 teaspoons of lemon juice. You can substitute water. Use a whisk, fork, or spoon to mix the sugar and lemon juice to the desired consistency. Use a spoon to drizzle the glaze over the preserves or use the pastry bag to decorate the cake approximately as shown. A 1/16 slice has about 280 calories and 90 milligrams of sodium. Enjoy in moderation. Thank you for watching. Buon appetito.